Okay, so to get infinite fame, you have to be in the Kvatch gate, and this is the sigil room. We're right outside of it, so we're going to make a save right outside of the sigil room. And this save file hasn't closed any other gates, it just went straight to Kvatch. So we're going to go through, and we're going to. First step is to just grab the sigil stone like normal, which is pretty straightforward. So you just run up here and take note of the layout because you'll need to have a very good recollection of what the layout looks like later. So we close the gate, and as a bonus you can fall down to close it even sooner, and it'll pop you out in the overworld with the gate shut. So you close this quest pop-up, and you make a quick save, and then you reload the save you just made in front of the sigil room. So now you're the version of your character from before you closed the gate, but what we're going to do is we're going to load warp, and we have a video about that if you don't know how that works. We're going to load warp our character and pick the quick save, and now we're in this weird purgatory state, and this part's really difficult, but basically first thing you're going to do is find this wall, and then you're going to hug this right wall like this until you find the archway, because the gate is stuck with lighting where it thinks that you've already grabbed the stone, and we're just going to keep hugging this wall. We'll end up on these stairs here like this. Keep hugging the right wall as much as you can without falling. Get up on this lip, and now we're going to turn all the way around like this and head this direction until we hit that red flap thing that's above our head, which should be right around here. So the red flap, make another quick save. Then we're going to get all the way up the red flap, and we're going to hug the wall like this until we see that we're on the normal ground instead of the flap thing. Just wait for enemies to approach you and kill them, because they're going to get in your way later. So now we have no enemies. Make a hard save so you don't get lost. And you can crouch to go slower. I'm holding shift, and then you're going to find the front of this thing until you see chains, and now you're at this location. So now you want to jump over to here, and you're in a version of the gate where there is no sigil stone, but there is secretly a sigil stone, and I'll probably have to edit out how long it takes to find this pixel, but there's a very specific pixel when you're standing, and I'm like all the way in the corner of this thing. Like I'm holding up and right, and I'm like unable to move. I'm kind of snapped into a position. So now we just have to find the pixel. Alright, so here's the pixel. We finally found it, and you're just gonna mash E, and since nothing can kill you, you can just keep hitting this hitbox, and it'll keep rewarding you a sigil stone. We don't know why you can grab this, but you totally can. So our fame before doing this was like, I don't remember what it was, but basically every time you grab a sigil stone, you get fame. So to demonstrate this, I'm just going to grab this like an excessive amount of times, and then show you my fame at the end. Okay, so we've been spamming E for a while, and keep in mind, all we've done on this file is basically gone and closed this gate once, but we grabbed a ton of sigil stones, so now we have like 34 fame before we've even finished like the first quest in the quest line. You can see we picked up quite a few stones, so it's going pretty well, and that hitbox just keeps working, which is pretty nice. So that's how you get unlimited fame. Because it's unlimited, we now have to reassess how the category requirements work, of course, but that's a whole nother discussion. Now we know that fame is truly infinite.